What's up, everyone? Scotty G here, and welcome to a special Mother's Day edition of the My NBA Eras episode. We're covering the 2013 to 2014 NBA season, and a quick recap: we are the defending champion Chicago Bulls. Now, in the off season, we didn't do much of anything. We drafted a couple guys, spent money on nobody because we don't have any money. And that's about all I have to cover from the previous season. We're just going to get it started here. Off to a mediocre start. Absolutely lopsided loss to the Pacers. Not even going to entertain this idea here. So not a terrible start. I think we did end up winning 71 games last season, which is pretty respectable in my opinion. Is Nerlens Noel like nothing? Is he garbage? What's going on? Why do people want him? Well, he ain't great, that's for sure. Neither is this guy. We're gonna decline this offer. We'll get back into the trade race here in a little bit. I'm sure of it. So, anyways, yeah, good start to the season. No. I just wonder where the computer pulls some of these ideas out of their rear end here. Hey, yeah, no, I guess it's not. The Pistons are good, though. The Pistons are good, or else I would consider it. Even though we just beat them 2 times within a week, 3 times in a couple weeks, actually, if you look at it. But they're still a solid team in the game. Speaking of solid teams, that Celtics team's a pretty good team as well. And I think everything just kind of seemingly, there we go, it's back into, oh, okay, Pelicans. I'm actually going to review this trade just to look at it. Obviously, Carmelo is Carmelo. Gordon Hayward, sorry, is having a solid year, solid career even. And then you got Brooke Lopez who can play center. Mike Dunleavy's terrible, so he gets nothing out of it. So you're actually saving some money here for two solid players. However, I mean, you got to look at the future and what's going to handicap you the most. It's actually a fair deal considering Carmelo has not really played amazing basketball. His career is not bad at all. And that's where you got to draw the line at. And for now, I'm gonna decline this offer. Probably not the, it was a tough deal to really get behind. However, this doesn't seem too bad. Adam Morrison, how you doing? Not a terrible player at all. Jimmy Butler, not bad. He really hasn't had any time to shine. If we didn't have to worry about our center position very much, we're gonna come back and figure out. We're gonna look at our team after this here by the trade deadline anyway. See what we can pull off. All right. Let's go to stats and standings. Let's look at the standings first here. Bucks are pretty bad. Not gonna lie about that. And that's a draft we want to be a top top 5 draft in terms of talent goes, future for NBA. So the Oklahoma City Thunder have a good team apparently. Solid, very solid across the board. Wow. Actually, that's a solid lineup. Absolutely. Take a look at our stats here. KD having a good year. Look at Damian Lillard, averaging 16 and a half and only 23 minutes a game. It's impressive. Derrick Rose is doing Derrick Rose things. That's awesome. Obviously, DeMar DeRozan. And these guys are our starters. They're playing really good basketball. However, it takes quite a drop here. So we're gonna switch things up maybe a little bit. Get rid of some of these guys if we can. I do have a broken L2 button, so that's kind of the reason why I don't try to use that as much. How's Channing Frye doing? Not great. How's Wes Baldwin doing? Even worse. So that wouldn't be a bad trade there. That'd be a horrible trade. Mike Miller. Has he ever had a good year? Nope, he has not. He's been pretty awful. Really, you'd give us a first round pick? Oh, you got to take this. I mean, I don't care if it's not a good pick at all. We're really just getting a free pick out of it. Let's look at our future draft picks. We literally have nothing in terms of draft picks. So we kind of need to figure that out. Tyler Hansborough, how you doing? Awful. That's what I like to see. Todd Patton, how you doing? Terrible. Plumlee, even worse. We'll see what this guy's up to. What can he bring to the table for us? Bogdanovich, really? Okay, that's an interesting deal. We might circle back to that one. See if we can get any first rounders out of anybody. Omar Asik. That's not a bad deal either. Golden State already wants to get rid of Wes Baldwin, who they just acquired from us. They're like, yeah, you guys can take him back, please. Well, that's not how it works around here. I think this is the one we're going to go with. Bogdanovich for these two guys. I think it's a fair enough trade. It's probably going to tell me I don't have enough players. Which I'm used to seeing that. So we're gonna get it going here. First round pick from the Warriors. Spates isn't playing terrible. How old is he? He's only 26, so Nerlens Noel is a rebounding machine. I'm going to decline this offer. I know I probably am going to regret it, but I'm used to that. Regrets are what I'm made of, people. I'm going to pause this real quick just so I can move some guys around, maybe just some minutes if needed. Bogdanovich probably needs to play a little bit more. But it's alright. Well, let's see. We're going to dial back Jimmy Butler's, or DeMar DeRozan's minutes actually. Give Jimmy a little bit more time. Alright. Seems we are almost set for that. Now we're going to get back to it. Hopefully, just cruise on out the rest of the season. Of course. Boris Diaw, will you sign for minimum? Holy crap, you won't. That's just dumb. Just sign for minimum. You're not going to play. PJ Tucker, you'll sign for minimum. I know you will. Well, I hope you do. Good job. Now we're going to get ready to go the rest of the season. I promise there's going to be no more pauses in the action. Well, let's hope not anyway. As we've got a good record going on here. Good string of wins. It's exciting because I think we could possibly win another championship. Not if we play those two teams, obviously. 3 teams, so 3-game losing streak for us. That's somebody must have gotten hurt for the week. Because now we're right back on schedule, other than the Lakers loss. Probably not going to win 70 games, but we'll win 60. We should win 60 at least. And we hit 60 wins, so that's good. We're happy with that at least. We can still put together a string of wins at the end of the year and go in on a positive note, hopefully. So Kevin Durant wins I believe it's his 3rd straight MVP, which is pretty impressive. I'm proud of that guy. Although we're probably going to trade him one of these days, eventually. Rookie of the Year, Giannis Antetokounmpo. No surprise there. He is going to be a force with that. That Jazz team's going to be a force to reckon with there. They've got a good thing going on there in Utah. Steph Curry gets 6th Man of the Year. You know, we're probably never going to see that in history. And nobody cares about Defensive Player of the Year. J.R. Burks has been the most improved player. That's great. Coach of the Year, all right. Willie Chapman, yeah, knew that. KD, all NBA first team. Carmelo, how'd you do? On par with everything else. Getting that broken L2 button. All first team. Did we get it? Yeah, Nerlens Noel. Noel. I can't pronounce his name. Good for him. He had a decent year for a rookie. Got the number 1 seed in the East. Take a look at the stats for our guys. Damian Lillard, man, we're gonna have to get rid of Rose. Man, that's gonna be tough decisions because you got a lot of guys making a lot of money. At the end of the day, who do you get rid of, really? Because you're gonna have to pay some guys. And that's where it's going to hurt us, is when we've got to pay our players. Let's get it started against the Atlanta Hawks. And we beat them in 6 games. It was a little dicey there. Games 3 and 4 we lost, but we're back on track here. Going against the Brooklyn Nets. Who do they have on their team? First of all, just look at that team. That's a nice looking team right there. They have D-Wade, their best player, and Joakim Noah. It's a solid team, but one team that we should be able to take care of. Oh, look at that. LeBron lost in the first round against the LA Clippers. Gotta love to see it, right? All right, 5 games, we beat the Nets. And we're playing Gilbert Arenas again. We really have a better team than this. And I don't understand it. Is anybody hurt? Bogdanovich is a little bit banged up. So is PJ Tucker, which great, good for him, and nobody cares. I hate playing the Pacers. This is the bane of our existence. We did beat them in 7 games, though. We are playing the Portland Trailblazers. They have Blake Griffin and Luol Deng, and some guy named Blake Stewart, Rudy Gay. This is a strange team, but definitely one that we should be able to beat. See, are we have any injuries? Nope, we have a healthy team. We should be able to do this. Lost in 6 games. That's very disappointing. Blake Griffin's your finals MVP. Certainly not thrilled about that. We've been defeated. Sharif Abdul-Rahim finally retires. Good for him. It's also good for him you don't see many guys playing for the same team for that long. Draft lottery, we are not in there. Lakers, Pelicans, Nuggets, Mavericks, and Grizzlies. We're going to have to certainly do our work or due diligence to get a top pick. We need it. Hey, we need a shot, doctor. Sure, why not? Maybe you'll help our big guys, help them figure out how to improve their shot. Obviously, we want Jokic. We want Randall. We want Embiid. We want Wiggins. Zach LaVine, we probably don't want. The good Bogdanovich here. But after that, it gets kind of murky. Marcus Smart. This is a solid draft, really is. Los Angeles Lakers. Let's look at the mock drafts real quick. Jokic is pretty much number 1. We obviously don't need a point guard. Jokic is the top piece in the draft. We're going after... Oh, you assholes. Now, here's the problem. We'd have to give up DeMar DeRozan, who's a vital piece of our puzzle. Or give up Carmelo Anthony. You give up Carmelo, the number 1 pick. It's it's a tough one. This guy's just a salary cap issue. We're gonna 30 years old. We're gonna do this trade. We're gonna make the trade. Is it something that I wanted to do? No. But it's something that I had to do. No, I'm not trading you that pick. However, I don't really want to trade DeMar DeRozan when I have, but I have Jimmy Butler. You know what? You can only have so much fun in life and in a game. We're taking this pick. Why not, right? We're not done yet. We are not done yet. We might be done yet, but see if we can get the 4th pick out of him. No, we can't. Plain and simple. What about the 7th pick? You guys are dumb. What about pick number 11? The Spurs like to give me their picks. I will take the 11th pick from them. We have 3 picks in this draft now. We're just going nuts because that's what we do best. We're not done yet. We're going to get more picks. I don't want JJ Redick. I don't want to give you pick number 3. You guys are just driving up the price. What about the 8th pick in the draft? Not a bad deal there. I mean, McCollum will get better. He will get playing time, extended playing time. That's not a bad deal either. But I'm not going to get too involved with it. So we're probably going to call it a day with that. We're going to get started. We're taking Jokic, number 1 overall. Who is going to be... Holy cow. Pelicans just swung a deal to get Tracy McGrady and Tyreek Evans. The Cavaliers must know something we don't. They took Dan King. Wow. They believe he's going to be the best player in the draft in all time. Okay. Sure. I'm not taking a trade for this. This is where it gets it. And Julius Randle and Andrew Wiggins. I like Andrew Wiggins. Don't get me wrong. And then there's Joel Embiid sitting there. And Zach LaVine, which we don't want. We're going to take Julius Randle, the safe pick. So we could still get... No, we can't get Joel Embiid. We could still get Andrew Wiggins. There's a trade here. Big time trade. Another trade. Damn it. I should have moved up in the draft. We're going to take Zach LaVine. We are going to draft this guy. Plain and simple. I think we just won the NBA draft right there. Obviously not with Julius Randle, of course, because our scouts told us everything wrong with that pick. Still not a terrible draft. Excited though. Jimmy, we want you back. Mason Plumlee, we don't. We don't want you back, pal. It's nothing personal. It's just we don't like you. I'm not offering Tyler Hansborough. What does our roster even look like? Not bad roster, really. Got good centers. Probably do without Jamal Carr, which we'll get rid of him in a second. John Wall. He's not coming here on that money. Who can we afford? Gerald Wallace, we can afford him. Nick Collison. Wang ZZ. Why won't you sign with us? All I ask is that you just take minimal money to play on our team. I mean, that's not so much to ask. I don't believe anyway, just take less money. You want to be a winner, right? Come sign with me. Nobody's going to take money from me. Not a damn one of them. Gerald Wallace. Hey. Go back and sign Gerald Wallace. We're going to sign him for 2 years. Attempt to, anyway. Let's go after Stromile Swift. Give him a 2-year deal. Let's see. John Wall signed with the Heat again. Re-signed. Chris Bosh goes back to the Wizards. All right. Apparently, Chris Bosh did not sign. He had his offer on the table, and now he's not on the offer sheet anymore. There's nobody available. Chuck Norris would be better, but we'll go with that route. I don't need any point guards. I just want to spend money. So we're pretty much set on our team. Unless this guy wants to sign. Clearly he does not. Neither does this guy. Hey, what about old Alan Caffey? He's still mad about things that we did to him in the past. Not bad things, we just didn't keep him around. That's really what it boiled down to. We were going to crush the Summer League. I think we're going to be defending Summer League champs here. Yeah, we are. We're the defending Summer League champs. I mean, look at that team. That was an all-star team made up of rookies and second-year guys. Of course we're the champs. Anyway, Indianapolis, Indiana is your all-star selection city. You know, the sad thing is I don't really feel bad about trading Carmelo either. I mean, I would feel sad or bad, but I'm not. That's not a good-looking team, really. The young team, for sure. We have excellent point guards, beyond excellent, other than Holton. Shooting guard, I mean, okay, I guess. At least Jimmy Butler can play small forward. Julius Randle, you better be able to play, dude. Or else I'm going to be mad that I drafted you. Jokic is going to be a star. We already know that. That's a good looking center core. Let's take a look at the rest of the NBA here. Boston. A good team in Memphis. Not seeing a great Utah. Like I said, Utah's going to be good. Solid team in Utah they're building. There's that Lakers lineup. Carmelo at the top. We traded him. If you've been paying attention. Brooklyn not looking great. I'm not seeing. And there's Gilbert Arenas again. He's dropping like a fly. Very solid team out in New Orleans. An aging team, an old team, but a solid team. Pistons are going to be good. Paul Pierce, still an 88 at 37 years of age. That's what I call aging gracefully. Some okay teams. Well, LeBron's starting to decline. He's already lost 1 point in his rating. Who did Phoenix even draft if they drafted anyone? Don't matter. Kevin Garnett, man, 86 overall. He's 38 years old. It's a good-looking Trailblazers team. They are the defending champs. It's a good Golden State team. Wow. Anthony Davis, Chris Paul, Valanciunas, Mariani. That's a solid team right there. Look out for the Golden State Warriors, folks. Other than that, we're still a top-tier team with top-tier things. Derrick Rose will resign on his extension, but more than likely we're going to kick him out. We're going to kick him off the team before that happens. Nothing personal. We just don't want you around for a long time. That may sound pretty personal. I'm not going to lie about that. Well, the good thing is next year we've got pretty much a full team already coming back with $20 million in cap space. I did not look to see at our future draft picks. We don't have any for next year, which is understandable. So Porzingis is your number one projected overall pick. Karl Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell, Devin Booker, Miles Turner, Larry Nance Jr. Not a horrible class, but not good, really. Terry Rozier, be a sleeper. Overall, not something that we need. So we'll see what happens come draft time, come the end of the year. See where we're at as a team. And we'll go from there. Hopefully with the new core that we have, our rookies produce right away, and hopefully some of our younger guys step up, and we can get back in the NBA Finals and back to winning championships again. Well, that's all the time we got for today, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the episode. As always, take care. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.